Thinking about living in Prince George? Here's the straight truth. You can buy a home, pay less for childcare, and still have room in your budget as long as you plan for northern utilities and a tighter rental market. In this video, I'm comparing costs using the Lower Mainland as the reference point since most relocators come from there, but the framework works no matter where you're moving from. I'm breaking down housing, rent, childcare, income, utilities, transit, and the real-world trade-offs so you can decide if moving to Prince George, British Columbia makes sense for you. To help with this, I invite you to download my free buyer guide in the description below the video after you've finished watching. Let's start with housing, the foundation of affordability in Prince George. The median single detached price here is about $545,000. Compare that to Greater Vancouver detached benchmark at roughly $2.13 million as of November. That's a massive gap in both entry price and monthly carrying costs, and it's what creates real financial leverage for families relocating to Prince George. If you're coming from the Lower Mainland, that difference alone can speed up debt paydown and free up cash flow for renovations, investments, or childcare. That's the affordability arbitrage people are talking about when they compare a Prince George neighborhood to a Lower Mainland neighborhood. Not buying yet? A one-bedroom in Prince George averages about $1,089 in rent, according to CMHC's latest survey. The BC provincial average is roughly $1,624. That's a monthly savings in the $500 plus range, and it's a big reason single professionals look at relocating to Prince George. The catch is vacancy. It's tight, around 2.6%, so start early and have your documents ready when you're planning your move to Prince George. Childcare is where Prince George families see real relief. BC's Child Care Fee Reduction Initiative cuts parents' fees by up to $900 per child per month at participating centers. Here in Prince George, a lot of centers list parent pay amounts for toddlers in the low 500s after that reduction. And depending on your household income, the affordable childcare benefit can stack even more savings on top. When you add it all up, the annual savings can land in the five-figure range for some families. On the income side, median after-tax household income in Prince George sits around $77,500, above the national level, and the average after-tax income for two or more person households is over $107,000. When you combine steady incomes with lower fixed costs in housing and childcare, your purchasing power often ends up stronger than in the big cities. You simply keep more free cash each month for savings, debt paydown, or getting out enjoying the outdoors. Now for the northern reality check. Utilities will climb in winter. Expect electricity to push past Step 1 threshold as BC Hydro charges higher rates above the baseline, and natural gas use rises with the colder months. A common estimate for basic utilities in a 915 square foot apartment is around $240 a month, but winter bills can go higher depending on usage and the home's efficiency. Build a buffer into your budget. On transportation, Prince George Transit is affordable. An adult 30-day pass is $60, and ICBC rates factor in your location. Urban Lower Mainland areas usually carry higher collision risk than northern cities, which often works in your favor here, though your actual numbers still depend on your driving history and your vehicle. Groceries stay fairly steady because Prince George is a regional logistics hub. Rail lines, Highway 16 and 97, and an inland port all help keep supply consistent year-round compared to more remote communities. Now let's add it up. A family relocating here from a high-cost market can save thousands per month on housing and childcare alone, plus steady savings on transit and in many cases, auto insurance. Even with winter utilities in the mix, the net annual advantage can easily reach the mid-five figures for a lot of households. If you're renting first, start early. Keep in mind that the very low 2.6% vacancy. If you're buying, look at family hubs like Heritage and College Heights. And if you're an investor, older stock in the VLA or Miller Edition can work well if you're hands-on. That's how people turn moving to Prince George into a real step towards financial freedom. I hope this deep dive gave you the straight local insight that you need to feel secure and supported in your next decision. If you found value here, share this video with a friend who's also considering a move, or tell me what Prince George topic I should tackle next. The easiest way to connect is to call, text, or email. All the details are on the screen. Make sure you tap that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.